store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action now. It's Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. It's second down. From the gun, it's Jones. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Still running for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago.
First down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Vegas!
Another run here. Another run by Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Get him!
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Every defensive coordinator in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards. Jones now on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, here's Jones. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Mario Davis there on the play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints 43.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready, sir?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. Now a flip to the kicker, it's a fake. And that is a dunk, it's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it, it doesn't work out. It's a turnover on down. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw. It's Jones. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Saints have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. On the give, here's Swift. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Prater, extra point is good. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Williams to throw up. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Demario Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing on first down is Jones. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Now, Jones. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Ready to up.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Vegas!
Third and long. Here's Williams. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here back up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
On first down, Jones. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Patrick motioning here. Here's Jones. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. It's Jones. Back deep for Olave. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 23.
So these are the growing pains. You hear people talk about it all the time, Mike. You roll a quarterback out there in his rookie year, and you're going to have some ups and downs. And it's the decision-making that they want to see continue to get better, because even though he avoids the sack, he puts the ball in harm's way and ends up going the other way.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. As a second charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That pass caught by Burton. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
12 brings up third down and 2.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. On target to Moore. The Bears go ahead, pick their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Williams to the air once more. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's caught! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 61 yards. That is caught by the tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. That is second TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20-25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
At their own 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Tremaine Edmonds getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third and long, it's Jones. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Duvernay to return. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Out of shotgun, it's a give to Swift. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A play fake. Now Williams to the left side. He's got Kmet. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the give, it is Monunga. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Monunga gonna get it again. And the Bears are gonna have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Pick up a 2. Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Monunga is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Jones now on first down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. All right, here with Kamara. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bears.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
On the ground, here is Monunga. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're going to
They're going to run it here with Monunga. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Run now for Monunga. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 11.
at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Tory Taylor, to punt. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. That one's going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Another run here with Kamara. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. And
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Forced out wide. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A 52-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Going on first down, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is hot downfield by Odunze. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for the Bears. First down. First down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play.
They'll go again with Swift. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Vegas!
They'll run with Swift, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The 6-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
he's got his big tight end. Oh, Clement. Touchdown, Chicago.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Washington now to return it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Kamara. And the struggle continue. He's dropped behind the line again. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10?
Hawks, 70 range. Buffalo 18.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. It was second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To throw, it's Williams. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Here's first down. Throwing is Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon.